I'd come to Valencia just when Fallas celebrations were beginning. Steph was here a few more days to host the parents, and we made a food run. So we come to buy food at Little here. We don't just always go out, so we have to be somewhat economical. It's a good deal here. The Little supermarket was the closest to the Marina and well stocked. Go here, you can hail a taxi like in New York City. You just grab him on the street. We wanted to shop at the Central Market, but never quite made it. Steph went back to Switzerland, and I proposed this as an excursion with Mom and Mike. This beautiful structure was built in the 1920s. It proposes the best Valencia has to offer. So much of it fresh from surrounding orchards and farms. Mom was delighted, and Mike, well, he had filled up on the inclusive hotel breakfast, so he held out. They marveled at all the produce and prices, which are easily a quarter of those in Switzerland. Mike's appetite and imagination were triggered by the size of those peppers. He could see them as being properly stuffed. But all we got was fresh juice.
Delicious. No sugar added. Pure fruit. He doesn't get any, he has too much breakfast.
But Mike was getting hungry.
Ma mère, elle mangeait ça le matin. Ouais.
We were told to go and see the Mascletas just down the street at Plaza Ayuntamiento. Every day for the next several days, it's a deafening display of fireworks that go off at 2. The object is that they are so thunderously loud, you must feel them pound in your gut. And trust me, you get a pounding.
Be care, another festival of Fallas in Valencia. It's about to explode big time.
Mom and Mike had a couple of days left, so we roamed the streets. Mom was being pushed around comfortably, checked out the sights, until we found a spot to have tapas. The weather was not great for sailing, so we went to the City of Arts and Sciences to see a movie in the IMAX theater. And on the way, we saw that there was a Ninots exposition. Ninots is the word for puppets in Valencian. And these Ninots are some of the Fallas that will be exposed in the streets for 5 days, then burnt. They express satire and everything becomes a joke. Fallas celebration is supposed to have come from an old tradition of throwing out the winter's waste and burning it to welcome spring. These works of art are far from being rubbish, but they will burn nonetheless. They're made of wood, cardboard, and papier-mâché. Fallas craftsmen work all year to create them for local neighborhoods, who group together as associations to sponsor the works. I came to see this exposition with Mom and Mike, but I had to come back alone to take the time to appreciate these leisurely. I filmed and photographed them too, all these Ninots. You can go to my Flickr page if you want to see them up close. There are two categories here, Fallas and Fallas Infantil. Miniature works that have children's themes. But make no mistake, these will burn too. What's extraordinary about these is that they are judged not just for their artisanal craftsmanship, but mostly for their satirical message or concept. And only one of these will be spared and kept in the Fallas Museum. Just one each year. It seems nothing is sacred. Politics, cops, crooks, sports stars, beauties, queens, celebrities, and issues like drugs, cost of living, prostitution, movies, tourists, technology, history, health, age, presidents, mayors, the king, and sex. And, of course, a whole lot of Valencia's inside jokes we guiris, the name for us foreigners, just won't get. Never in my life did I expect to see anything like this. So I made up my mind to stay for the whole of this celebration. I had to see these burn, but more importantly, I had to understand why anyone would want to burn such beautiful artistic creatures. There is something to this city that I need to understand, and I will stay until I do. It was Mom and Mike's last day. Too cold for sailing with Mom, so we opted for a stroll on a beach. Valencia has one vast beach, and it's at its doorstep. Must be quite a show in the heat of summer. Mike, as usual, stocked up on breakfast and would only eat scraps.
Me and Mike split a shrimp. He took the head, I took the tail. He loves shrimp heads.
Il veut jamais manger puis que tu commences, tu peux plus l'arrêter. Avec le petit doigt en l'air.
Absolutely.
You know, my parents are really pretty cool. I was just a little dude when Mom decided to marry Mike. And at the same time, my dad decided to marry his new chick. Mom was really brave. We boarded a ship to go and live in America. My first Atlantic crossing was by sea. My grandma was brave too. That's where we got our courage, I think. I remember Mom and Mike in those days. They were quite the couple, and in my eyes, they still are, and haven't changed a bit.
Fishermen come in pretty fast, late in the afternoon, and leave early in the morning, but they create like this big ass wake, man. They'll wake you up, shake you up. So one of the little problems, negative features of this marina, besides having iffy Wi-Fi connection. It works really good if you're close to the office, but sometimes it works really great in the boat, sometimes it doesn't work at all. But not to be critical whatsoever. This is an incredible place, wonderful marina, and it's great value. You know, at 20 euros a night approximately. But you know, there's a couple little things you got to get used to. So, and you got to moor yourself real tight in here too, because the wind comes from different directions. And at one point, I was knocking into the dock with my little bathing platform, and I had to really tighten the lines. But I was forewarned. They had sent us an email telling us there was going to be a storm, thunderstorm coming with 50, 60 knot wind. So tie yourself down well. So again, this is a great marina. They, you know, take care of you. But there's a few things that you have to adapt to.
I had a problem with one of my winches.
Well, it's not locking in second gear as well as it should be, so I need to give a little TLC to little old Gallipan.
There's the problem. It's wow, I just cleaned these out about a year ago, but looks like it's got to do it again. With salt and stuff got in there in those little pawls.
Well, it's once again functioning. So just needed a couple hours worth of cleaning up and a little greasing up. That's all I gotta do now and put it back together. I may have to do the other one, but I'll wait till tomorrow. So, but there you go, get up on you feeling better now? I think so, I'm feeling better because it wasn't hooking. It wouldn't catch on second gear sometimes and the rope would slip.
For now, I was alone again, but not for long.
There.